Hi guys, welcome to Santa Cruz in the Galapagos. Made it here yesterday. Let me catch you up on the last couple days. So I was in San Cristóbal last, and after I last talked to you, so I was with my new friend who's from Miami moving to San Diego. We had a beer at that beach Pilsner, which is local Ecuadorian beer. I actually forgot to mention the day before I tried Endemica, which is a local beer made in the Galapagos. It was really good actually. So after that, we actually met up with an Ecuadorian couple who she had met on a tour previously. We went to this place called Maui, had a jirafa of cerveza, which is like one of, I don't know if you've seen it before, but it's a really long tube filled with beer. Anyways, we all shared that and later met up with a couple other people. The guy I had met surfing and one of the other couch surfers I had met who works there or lives on the island as well. And grabbed some food and then later went to Barquero, which is like one of the local spots to hang out, and just had another beer there. So that was the rest of the evening. I left early in the morning to come here yesterday and then also couch surfing here. So yesterday after I got in, I went with my host to Tortuga Bay, which is a really beautiful beach here. White sand, blue water, super large beach. And we actually went surfing there. So I've been really lucky. Already surfed 2 times so far since I've been in the Galapagos. Conditions were better when I went in La Carola, but it was still fun and still caught a few waves. So it was a good time. Got to see some iguanas swimming actually, so that was really cool. I've seen more of them now, but I'm used to only seeing them on land, so it's cool to see them swimming around in the water. And then once you walk through that beach, Tortuga Bay, and you keep going, there's all these mangroves, and there's this other beach that's super calm water where you can also swim. The first one, it's actually, I guess, not the best conditions. You're not supposed to swim there, but they let people surf and whatever. So that was the beginning of the day, or most of the day. And then pretty much just ended up walking around the town a bit later in the day, and then went out in the evening and went to one of the local spots, had a mojito, found out about this fruit, I forget the name of it, but it's a blend between orange and lime. It's really good. It's in some of the drinks, they use it in some of the drinks. So that was yesterday. My plans changed a million times since I've been here already. I was supposed to go back today because my flight is tomorrow originally. Well, ended up extending it. When I got in yesterday, I went with my host and found out basically what it would take to either change my flight to leave out of here, this island, or if I change the date. And it was actually $16.80 to change my flight to another day. So I ended up doing that so I could stay a couple more days because as I've been told, there's a lot to see and do. Anyways, so decided to do that, make it worth it, and it was cheap enough to convince me to do it. So today I ended up going to the scientific station, Charles Darwin, where you get to see all the tortoises. There's a lot on land and a lot of the big ones and the baby ones, and you get to learn all about the tortoises and Charles Darwin's influence in coming here and everything he discovered. Really interesting, and everything they're doing to preserve all the animals on the islands and fauna and literally everything. Now I know just why they're so strict about everything you bring in and trying to do a lot of preservation. So also learned about Lonesome George, which is this turtle, which is the last surviving one of the species they found on the island Pinta. He died in 2012, but he was 130 years old, and he was apparently at the time the world's rarest animal, according to the Guinness Book of World Records in 2012. So it was really interesting getting to learn about all the tortoises, got to see some yellow iguanas there as well, and just learn about all the history of people coming to the island, the pirates, and everyone bringing other creatures to the island. And so then of course that messes up the ecosystem, and so they're trying to restore it and all these things. Really interesting. After that I checked out Playa Ratonera, which is a little beach in that area, as well as Playa de la Estación, another little beach over there. Snorkeled a little bit and saw more fish and again swimming iguana and even a couple sharks. And then after that walked over to another part of the island, took a little water taxi here, and then have been walking to where I am now, which is called Las Grietas. On the way, I stopped in Playa de los Alemanes, and here there's a trail that leads you here, so it's really cool. There's this almost like cave you can probably see behind me. There's rocks on both sides, and then you can swim through it. It's a blend of salt and fresh water, and anyways, it's really cool looking, and you can snorkel there and see tons of like huge fish. I mean, like gigantic fish, way bigger than anywhere else I've seen so far snorkeling. So let me show you the view before I take off. They're closing soon anyways, so gotta wrap things up. So this is the area where you swim. You go way down there, and then there's also like a little tunnel you can go swim under the rocks, and it gets you into another grieta. So a really cool experience. It goes super deep, and it's really cool to check out. So I'm going to be spending a couple more days here and going back to San Cristóbal because I'm still flying out of there. So I will catch you guys up next time, probably from here, after I've seen some more of the island. Talk to you soon. Bye.